Hello students. So today we will perform our second practical. So for today's practical, I'll be assigning you this program, that is program to find maximum between two numbers using conditional operators. So this is from the chapter operators and expression, and I've already sent you the PDF image of that particular chapter, so you'll find the programs in that PDF document. So you can download that PDF file, and what you have to do today is you have to type out this program and you have to show me the output results. Okay? I will not be showing you the results how to get it, but you have to show me take a screenshot of your program and then display the results and upload the results to me. Okay, so uh, for today I'll just explain to you this practical program, how you have to type out, right? And I'll just explain this. So here you can see that to find maximum between two numbers. Now previously we did a program for greatest of three numbers, so now it is between two numbers, so only two numbers we have to compare, but we have to use conditional operators. So conditional operators, in a conditional operator, if you see the program logic, max equals to, within the parenthesis, a is greater than b, question mark, a colon b. Okay, so that conditional of, when you see this kind of symbols used, then this is a conditional operator. When you see that a test expression within the parenthesis is there, okay, on the left hand side there is a variable which on the right hand side there is an expression to be executed. So within the parenthesis, a is greater than b, so that is a relational expression. So the question mark, okay, the question mark tests that condition, and then a colon b, a colon b is something like if else. If a is greater than b, then a value will be displayed. Colon means or else b value will be displayed. So this conditional operator is denoted by that question mark and that colon symbol. And in C++, this is the only ternary operator. Okay. So ternary operator means, okay, it requires three operands or three variables to execute. As you can see here, you have two variables, that is a and b, but as you can see on the left hand side you have another variable called as max. So if you are doing a simple decision construct, okay, a selection statement, then it would be like, if a is greater than b, see out a is greater, else b is greater, right? But now here in a conditional operator, the test condition will be done between a and b, and based on that, a or b value will be assigned to the third variable, that is max in this case. So in the starting of the program, always within the main function, you within the main function body, that is within the opening and the closing curly braces, you declare the variables. They are all of integer type, a, b, max. And then after you declare the variables, the next step is to enter the value. So you enter the value for a and b using the C input stream. So a prompt is given to display on the monitor screen, enter the value of a, enter the value of b. Now you can also use cascading, students, you can also use the cascading method. Okay, so like instead of this writing in four steps, you can also write C out, okay, and then enter the value of a and b, and in the next line, using for the C input stream, you can use the cascading of operator there, like C in, and then the extraction operator a, and then again another extraction operator b, and then semicolon. Okay, so you try out that method also, so you'll see that it shortens the length of the program. And then after that you execute the formula, that is max equals to a greater than b. So if suppose a is greater than, now this question mark tests that particular boolean expression, is a greater than b. So if a value, so since you are entering the value of a and b, that will be tested. If a is greater, a value will be stored in max. Otherwise, but that column is denoted, that column denotes the else part. If it is false, B value will be stored in max. So max is your third operand or your third variable. Then finally, after that value you get it, using the C output stream, you display maximum number is, and then in which variable it is stored, that variable will be called, and you will get the value. Clear? And then finally, return 0. The main function returns an integer value denoting successful termination of the program. Clear? So type out this program, try to understand this program, what I've explained, okay, and then make some changes like I've said in the program. You can type out this way, or you can make some changes as I've said using cascading operators, and then find the output and then take the screenshot and then send it to me. All right, so this will be the practical for today.